Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the pre-stream. As we are starting a little bit early today, I thought might as well, start early. And since we have so many people here waiting in the chat, by the way, if you are not watching this live, and I don't know if I put the date, it's been one of those days. Today is August 24th, 2018. It is 5:51 p.m. If that is Eastern time, if that is not the time where you are, then you are not watching live. Yeah, and the date, do I have the date? You know what? I don't know if it shows on the screen, but I'm just gonna. I think it's behind the chat. Anyways, I'm experimenting here with the new setup. As you can see, I'm using this microphone. I hope it sounds okay. I was gonna monitor here with the iPad just to make sure, but I cannot hear myself, so I just hope you guys can hear me. Can you hear me okay? This is very strange here. So we have so many people here waiting in the chat. Okay, yeah, apparently it does have sound. Okay, thank you so much. And I have the chat here on a second monitor. You know what happened? My main studio computer kind of died. August has not been a good month technology wise. Let's just put it that way. My main computer died. For the one from the studio. I mean, it's in live support. I'll fix it eventually. Old Kia is at the shop, and they cannot figure out how to put it back together. It's kind of being. Anyways, let me just say hello to all you guys from the Bahamas. Hello there, and some random dude. Hi, and Kyle Anderson. Hello there, Saki Halabi. Pit Viper, Science and Stuff. Hello there, Asim Syed. Hello. Joe Kroto from New Hampshire. Hello there. Hi from Miami. You're in Miami too. Cool. Flat Earth Vegans. Hello from Lake Worth, Florida, which is just south of Palm Beach, if memory serves. And the mic sounds fine. No, that's great. Yeah, I'm using my. Oops. And I'm afraid I'm gonna hit it. This is the mic that I use, to say my voiceovers, and I usually, talk like this, very close to it. And I'm also testing because that computer died. My old audio interface wasn't compatible, so I'm using the somewhat old MacBook Pro, and yeah. Anyways, Mike's telehack. I'm ready with a boozy seltzer drink, low carb. Low carb is always good. And I'm having, and let me show you this. This I found at the liquor store yesterday. My local liquor store here that I usually go in has a pretty decent selection of craft beer. And check this out. I had never seen this one before. It is called Breaking Bud, like Breaking Bad, kind of allegoric. I mean, it's pretty good. It's made by Knee Deep Brewing Company in Auburn, California. So, oh yeah, I'm over modulating my microphone with this, and just pour it and celebrate that is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody! And actually, by this time next Friday, and that's something I wanted to talk about. By this time next Friday, I'm going to be somewhere in. I'm gonna be not in Miami, probably. Let's just, but you guys know. It's pretty good. It's not as IPA-ish as I would like it, but it's okay. And let me see. Hi, Juan Peña. Hi from Colombia. Flat Earth Vegans. When is the next trip? The next trip is Friday. Hello from Pensacola. Hello there, Steve. Breaking Sobi, hello from the Suwannee River. I always wanted to visit the Suwannee River, and I told Eric, I don't think he's here yet, this traveler, our moderator, and I told him that every time I leave Florida, I see that sign. There's a sign on I-75 when you're about to cross the Suwannee River with like a pentagram, like sheet music with the notes of the Suwannee River song. So and Lucky Dog Productions, happy IPA Friday. And in 8 days, we're going to be having an IPA together. Lucky Duck Productions. Hopefully, a bunch of people at the. Let me. Am I overmodulating here? Let me lower the volume of this microphone. It's all manual today. I'm using my recording studio gear, kind of, without the compressors and all the other stuff that I use to make the voice sound good. Um, from Clearwater, Florida. Hello there. One of my favorite beaches. Joe Croto, you're looking good and sounding awesome. Thank you so much. Juan Almonacid from Argentina. Hello, Argentina. Okay, we don't do political comments here, so I'm not gonna do anything. But please, no political comments. How much did Liz? No, understand. Don't understand. Hi, Sue Sauer, Coastal RV. Hello from Bonita Springs. I went to a park called Duck Picnic in Fort Lee, New Jersey. So the George Washington Bridge Park. Well, that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna be in the area probably in about 2 weeks. And where are you going next? I'm gonna tell you guys. I even have a sort of a map prepared to show you guys, more or less, a rough draft of the first week of the trip. It's gonna be about a month long, probably. After all is said and done, have you heard about the Cooper Bud? It's between Budweiser and Jim Beam. No, I haven't heard from that one. It's probably pretty good. This is not bad. Checking in, wearing my Fly Pelican Fly shirt. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're wearing. I'm gonna make a slightly different version. I was gonna make it today, but today's been a crazy day. So before the trip, I'm gonna make a new version of the shirt, and I'm gonna make Alex Cruz's version of the shirt as well. And he's here, culture, lifestyle, and travel. And my phone, for some reason. Hold on. I'm very ADD today. Anyways. Aloha from Hawaii. Linda and Mike say hi and love your videos. Thank you so much. And Alex Cruz, before I got distracted, thank you for being here. I can't wait to have an IPA together. Cheers, the Drunken Demons. How's Miami? Miami's hot, and I'm kind of congested. I just had to go to the car rental place because the place that they're fixing old Kia, they're having trouble putting it back together. I don't know what's going on, but they told me that it wasn't going to be ready today, so they rented me a car for the weekend. So I'm driving a minivan, which is not really that mini. This is a Dodge Caravan, and this thing is long. If this thing was a little taller, I could make it into a camper van. It would be cool. It's pretty long. It's longer than Kia for sure. The Swanee Rivers is one of my favorite places on earth. Oh, I'm using a new mouse too. You have to check it so I can watch the video production. Maybe on the way back on this trip, because the way north is pretty much all said and done and kind of not rushed, but it's planned. Let's just put it that way. At least until Maine. After Maine, it depends on the weather and how I feel. So the Swanee River, lots of history. Definitely, I plan to go there. If not this trip, the next one. And thank you so much, Dale Brown, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. And hello, ¿cuándo nos vas a visitar en Honduras? Se te quiere mucho. Tenemos playas muy lindas. Yes, I know. And he's asking me when am I going to visit Honduras. And I have good friends from Honduras. And someday, definitely, especially the Caribbean side of Honduras, I hear is beautiful. My friend is from La Ceiba, actually. Hello from London. Hello there. I'm going to skip here a couple of messages so I can get to the bottom of this because it's starting to go really fast. Just bought a 2016 Flagstaff 25 DKS. Congratulations. Tatra Bear is great. Try that out. Cool. And Telehack just got back from Florida from camping in a couple of weeks in Gatlinburg again. We love that area. I highly recommend the Moonshine Pickles. Sounds weird but delicious. Well, I'm gonna check it out. I'm not gonna be in that area. I'm gonna be a little further north, but definitely would love to visit the Appalachians again. Of course. Finally, caught you live, North Georgia. ATM. And North Georgia is one of my favorite places, mountain country up there. Hello from Asheville, South Carolina. Hello there, Bob Justice. Cool to have folks from all over the world. Yeah, that's great. Especially, I would like to travel internationally a lot more than what I'm doing in the future. And I'm sorry that I'm looking kind of this way, but this is where I have the chat. I know I should be looking to my camera. I should make the chat like a teleprompter, like I used to have it. But now this computer is too far away. It's kind of a weird setup. I apologize to you guys. A coastal RV for all of us in Florida and hot areas. Can you please make a tank top shirt? Yeah, maybe I should. And I don't know if they have like, I made tank tops like for the ladies, but maybe I should do like a wife beater kind of tank top. That would be cool. Hello, GOW. And the Hound, Robert, please can you help Mister? Help me, I guess. How much is the monthly rate for RV storage in Miami? We consider to buy RV and parking storage and use it when we'll be in Florida. I would have to find out. One place that does storage is a Miami Everglades RV Resort. It's an Anchor property and it's reputable. And that's probably your best bet, but I have no idea how much they charge. But check it out, Miami Everglades RV Resort. When are you coming to Oregon and Washington? 2019 for sure. By July 2019, I want to finish the rest of the lower 48 that I haven't visited. But who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna make it like a set goal because who knows? Breaking Sobe, thank you so much for that super chat. And Family Glow, I was in Miami, then Indian Shores, then Orlando in mid-July. It was hotter than Devil's Armpit in Miami Beach. Yeah, the thing here is it doesn't get hot like these temperatures like in Texas or Arizona. It's never over 100, but with the humidity it feels like 110 or even more. And that's the problem with the heat here, that you are outside and you start breaking a sweat within 30 seconds. It's incredible. So if I do any outdoor work on the RV and stuff, I usually do it at the crack of dawn, early in the morning. And what about the last chat from Miami? Well, that's what I'm saying, because for a while, the next chat is probably going to be somewhere in Central Florida. Andrea says hi, hello to you and Ileana. Hello, Andrea, and hello to the children. And hope to see you again soon. By the way, I want to thank personally Alex, Cultural Lifestyle Travel. He came by the other day and helped me to lubricate and the bearings in Minitini the trailer. So that was really cool, and we got to chat for a couple of minutes over an IPA, no less, a good cigar city. Hello from West Kendall, right there, stone throw away. Hello there, and good evening, made it tonight. Thank you, Randy and Mark. Olius, hello from Chicago. Love the shirt, Robert. Yeah, guess where I got it? In Chicago, in the Windy City, when we were there a little over 2 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. Hello from Mayberry and Olga. Hello, Olga. Hello, Charleston, Australia. From Australia. One of my dreams is to do an RV trip. I guess it would be in a motorhome in Australia. Spend like a month at least. Driving around the continent. I mean, Australia is the size of the United States, so it will be a lot of driving, but I think it will be a cool trip. Maybe an expedition vehicle. I don't know. Olga Cubana here. Hello there. Cubans in the house. $230 a month in storage here in North Miami. A bit expensive. Yeah, Miami is an expensive city for that sort of thing. It's not the most RV friendly city in the world, to be honest. If I had to store mine, I would rethink it. But I think down in Homestead, it's less expensive probably. But I don't know. Hello from South Georgia, hot South Georgia. Hello there. And Coral Gables, right here, my backyard. And we are looking at a break-in Sobe. We're looking at a Micro Minnie for purchase. My wife and I are 6 feet tall. Just wondering if there is enough clearance inside Minitini just for comparison. Yes, there is. 6 feet tall. I mean, you're there, but at least in the main cabin, you should be fine. The bathroom, just go to an RV show and step into one and go into the bathroom and pretend to be showering, because it is kind of tight in there, but you should be able to fit height wise. Definitely. William Storm from Bruges, Belgium. Hello there. Cordial greetings to you. And Doe H, thank you so much for that super chat. Sometimes I'm late with the super chats just because I'm slow, but and I'm monitoring myself here too. This is kind of today I have technology all around the place. Hello, Robert. Are you going to be at the Hershey RV show this year? Yes, definitely. I'll be there. And I have a tidy Word document here in my iPad where I kind of have all that planned out. And I'm going to be there at the Hershey RV show from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. And Eric is here, so that's the idea. Um, my pleasure. Culture, lifestyle, and travel. A coastal RV 2 hours west of Miami in Bonita, Naples area. It runs around 125 a month during the off season. Yeah, and also Florida is very seasonal, so I don't know if they. Although in the high season, people are probably living in their RV, so probably the off season is the expensive one. I don't know. From Falun, Sweden, and I was recently in Sweden, although not didn't do much. Actually, that video is coming out on Sunday, but I didn't do much in Sweden. I basically just drove through, from Bodo, Norway, all the way to the to the border, to the Finnish border, by hey, what's the name of that town with the icebreaker boat? And it escapes me right now. So many names. Hi Robert, your shirt. I'm driving to Chicago right now. I'm an hour away, looking to shoot video there. Well, enjoy Chicago. I certainly loved it. Yeah, Australia will be good to do in an Outlander for sure. And this is here, of course, Boo. Uh, I started a little early, so you guys are not late. I was early today. I was anxious to begin doing the live chat. So are you moving from Miami? I'm here in Miami Gardens, and where is the next traveling video going to be? Well, at some point, I'm moving from Miami. I don't see myself living here in my older years. But the next travel video, I have to finish this European series first. Um, yeah, this is a new setup, Eric. How do you like it? I'm a little ADD because I'm reading the chat and trying to comment. But and if I skip a comment, by all means, guys, write it again because I'm ADD and you know how it is. I'm not really ADD, but sometimes I act like it, especially when I'm having such a great IPA here. I totally lost my train of thought. Farid and Marisol Batule. Hello from Hialeah. Hello, Hialeah. Enjoy your videos while I work all night, learning a lot. We don't have our RV yet, but we're going camping in Cherokee, North Carolina next week. Beautiful area because right there you have the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then you can go up to Newfound Gap. You know it's the Newfound Gap. You know the in the Smoky Mountains, and cross the Smoky Mountains into Gatlinburg even if you want to. I watch your vlogs. Lisa Braden, you have sexy voice. I've traveled from Fort Myers to Michigan. That's a long road trip, which brings me to my road trip. Jay Lanaro from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You have made me want to RV. Well, that's great. It's a great way to travel. And once you start RVing, then you start, if you have to take a flight, you start dreading the flight. And it's not only like the TSA that is a peg in the butt. It's not only that the plane is uncomfortable. It's not that like the usually the flight gets delayed and you miss your connecting flight. No, it is that you don't have your RV when you get there, and that's the, you know, living out of a suitcase. That's why I like the RV, and it was great once we arrived in Finland to have an RV, and I always want to thank my friend Petteri for providing that. Will you be adding more songs to your download trips? Well, I just added a new song. It's only available on CD Baby right now because for one song it's not worth if I want to put it everywhere else, like in Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon, and everywhere else, the amount of money that I have to pay, you guys would have to buy like probably not that many, but at least 30, 40 copies for me to start making money from that song. So um, I'm when I finish this trip that I'm going on now, and this is gonna be ready for Christmas probably. I'm gonna make a brand new CD, a double CD, and I'm gonna make a new CD of every song that I've ever composed, and I make it that available because I have two new songs from the trip in Europe, the recent one, and I'm sure I'm gonna compose something once I see Acadia National Park or something like that. I know I'm gonna be inspired. So, and Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs by Eliana and Mojito, definitely Scott. As soon as we finish the chat, actually, it's Friday, so today we are in the mood, like to go out and have some fun, for sure. So we might do that after. Although when we are out and about in the city, usually our drink of choice is Scotch on the rocks, just because tradition, I guess, for so long. Kevin and Becky Pitchard, such a long time. I spoke to you guys a long time ago. Hello, Robert. We'll be in Hershey at the same time. We'll have plans to meet up. We will buy you a cool IPA, and definitely. And I haven't. I'm gonna, if he comes today, Red Jaguar. I'm gonna ask him if he can, like, because he's gonna be there before me, and he's actually the person inviting me to the camping and all that. I'm gonna ask him if he can find out where in Hershey, Pennsylvania, we can make a meetup, so we can do something kind of sort of organized, like what we're doing in Daytona next Saturday. By the way, if you haven't heard, next Saturday, um, September 1st, 2 p.m., Daytona Brewing Company. If all goes well, I mean, knock on wood, we're going to be there and we're going to have a great time. And you can meet me and Minitini. And where are you going to move? I thought Miami was like heaven on earth. Oh, Miami is highly overrated as a place to live. It's a great place to visit, and it's a great place to live if you have unlimited amounts of money. Yeah, if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't mind living at a place where I don't have to drive, like, and then have the beach right there. But it's an incredibly expensive city, and it's stressful. Driving is very stressful here because people don't know how to drive. It's almost as bad as Atlanta, and in my older years, I want to move somewhere more quiet. Maybe the northern Georgia mountains come to mind, or who knows? Or maybe I'll be a nomad until I cannot drive anymore, and that would be great. I can't hear you talk. What happened to my voice? Somebody cannot hear me talk. Talk, no, talk. Talk is something totally different. It's a city in Alaska. Um, Olga, when I watch your videos, I go to bed singing Free My Every song. It's crazy. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it, and that happens to a lot of people, I hear. Um, any more recipes? Well, now in this trip going north, I'm gonna be doing some cooking in the RV. So yes, definitely. But those videos are at least a month away. Where are you staying in Hershey? I'm staying at the KOA, um, which is not called Hershey KOA. It has a different name, but that's where I'm staying. You gotta compose writing in my RV in Spanish. By the way, Andrea and I are going to the Trail Theater tomorrow night to see a play. You should join us. What's the name of the play? This will be right back. Yeah, everybody's behaving right now. This, so looks like I had to change the headphones. Okay. Yeah, because I'm using a new microphone, so and a new audio interface, so anything can happen. I hope it sounds okay. I mean, it's a very good microphone, but have an IPA for me on September 1st. Definitely, I will, Alex. Yes, meet up in Hershey. I'll be there with IPAs. Definitely, let's. I hope Red Jaguar is comes here. Anyways, next Friday, internet permitting, I'm gonna be doing another live video. I'm sorry, and then we can organize it even better. Another ones, new ones. Hello from Wisconsin, and Wisconsin is another state that I really want to visit, but that will be in 2019. You ready for September trip? Yes, definitely. August 31st seems to be like what I'm going to do. Let me show you actually, since I'm talking about that. And I'm sorry, we're going to lose the chat here for a little bit. I mean, you guys can see it, but I can see it too. But anyways, this is more or less a rough draft of the trip. I just did it a couple of minutes ago. This is the first week, kind of. So on the first day, I'm probably gonna drive somewhere around Port St. Lucie, Boondock, somewhere over there, just so I can be close to Daytona Brewing Company for the meetup on Saturday. Another option is for me to drive straight from Miami on Saturday morning to Daytona, but I don't want to stress that much. Then I might stop by Jacksonville. I didn't put a stop, but I might stop Jacksonville to meet up with my friend Randall. He usually likes to cling Minitini, so we might get a car wash there too. He has a good, very nice detailing company there. And then I'm thinking Jekyll Island. This may or may not happen. I'm not gonna camp there. This is Labor Day weekend, so I'm not gonna be able to camp anywhere. And then Jekyll Island, I hear there's this on this road here by Driftwood Beach. I hear that you can park on that road and and see the beach. So that's something that I might do. I might just go into Jekyll Island with the RV and drive around and try to park somewhere. And then this is time permitting. TB Island by Savannah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it there, but if I have time to spare, I might go into that area. I don't know yet. Then from there, we're going. It's hot still. We're in early September. We're going to the mountains. I put Asheville as a like as a beacon, let's say, uh, like a point of reference. But I might not even stop in Asheville. I wanna explore this other area just northeast of Asheville. I might take the Blue Ridge Parkway, although I don't know if that's advisable with Minitini in tow. We'll see how Kia is doing after these repairs that I'm doing. I put Grandfather Mountain. There's a bunch of places to see around there. Then we're going north. I mean, there's other places where we're going to go, but that's more or less what we're doing. And then I'm gonna stop around here at a campground, leave the RV, and drive to Charleston because I want to see Charleston, the capital of West Virginia. And then from there, there's this Skyline Drive that is supposed to be a very beautiful drive. I don't know if I should take it with the trailer in tow either. More research still has to go into this. This is a rough draft. There's Shenandoah National Park, of course. Harper's Ferry, which I want to visit because it is the psychological halfway point of the Appalachian Trail. And the main reason why I want to visit it, and maybe I'll do a section of the Appalachian Trail while I'm there. Then Gettysburg, of course, and that's Google wouldn't allow me to add any more points of interest. So that's where I'm ending more or less this first week, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Of course, from there, Hershey is right here. I want to visit Centralia, Pennsylvania, which is this place where they have the graffiti highway. But more than that, it's a town that is burning underground and has been burning underground for like 60 years. And then just west is Mount Carmel, which is supposed to be a very picturesque town. So I might circle all the way there and then back to Hershey, unless I can make it a day trip. It's over an hour drive, so I don't know. But from here, Elizabethtown, that's where we're staying. And then there's, and I don't know why it's not marked here, there's Lancaster and Intercourse and Amish Country. I might do that in the afternoons after, after, because they are show in the afternoon. It's crazy. If it is anything like the Tampa show, everybody is going to be like doing business, and it's going to be impossible to see anything. So that's in a nutshell the first 10 days of the trip. And let me read more comments here. My husband and I will be visiting Seaside, Florida for our 15th honeymoon anniversary. Have a great place for dinner in mind for us. Actually, I've only driven through there, but I'm sure other people here in the chat room have been there. It's a charming little town, and if you saw that movie, The Truman Show, that's where they filmed it. It's kind of like a planned community. They built the town from scratch, so that's pretty cool. Tap channel, that might sound like crazy, but my kids just came back from daycare and they sit in front of the computer and watching you like a cartoon. Can you say hello to Patrick and Paulina? And hello there, Patrick and Paulina, and welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. And some random dude is back. And the sound on the phone is fine, but on the TV is very low. Had to turn up the volume. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a runny nose. Do you have a place to stay in Maine, and do you plan a meetup while there? Yes, in Maine, definitely. I don't have a place per se. I'm gonna talk to Rene Champagne. He lives in Maine, and we might stay a couple of nights there. And I have a feeling that during the week in Maine, it's not gonna be a problem to find a place last minute. So I don't have any campgrounds reserved. I know I want to see Portland, of course, and I know I want to see. I think they pronounce it Bahaba, which is not that. It's this one. And I know I want to see Acadia National Park. But besides that, I don't have any set plans for Maine yet. But I'm sure something will come up by the time that I get there. Have you improved your batteries yet? No, I still have the same battery. I have the generator, the new one that is small and easier to use. I can survive one night, and now in the summer probably I get enough sunshine that it charges during the day. I'm gonna be staying at campgrounds on the way north every 4 days or so, or more actually, probably. And then we'll see. I'll play it by ear. If I need to go somewhere and plug in, I'll have to, I guess. Teresa Waters, love your vlogs. Made me want to travel full time. You should go to TB Island. Put my finger on a map. A few years ago, closest coastal place was TB. It was my favorite. Well, I'm really gonna try to make it there because I've heard it's really great. Paul John, hello there. Still Indiana. Still Indiana, I suppose you mean, right? Yes. Hi, Robert. Lucky Dog and I look forward to seeing you at the meetup in Daytona Beach Brewery next Saturday, September 1st. So do I. I really, really look forward to meeting you guys, and hopefully, no, I know we're gonna have a great time. My only concern is boondocking in the summer in Florida, but I'll run that generator until it runs out of gas. And then I could always crank up the fantastic fan. When that happens. Are you gonna do? Are you going Facebook Live or YouTube Live during trip? Most likely YouTube Live. Although I might do Facebook. I don't like Facebook does something with a front-facing camera that is like a mirror image, and I can't stand that. So most likely YouTube. I might do some Instagram too. I don't know. Gettysburg area is very nice and Amish country in the area of Hershey. Yes, definitely. That's what I want to do. And somebody wants a pizza, I guess. Amy Cat. And hello from Illinois, Robert Wernaski, Lalo Arreguin from Chicago. Sporting my Chicago shirt. I was going to wear something else, but this seemed appropriate. Daniel Machado, hey, how are you? Daniel Machado from Georgia. And Joe Croto Cabela's in 100 Cabela Boulevard, Scarborough, Maine. Is that like a good boondocking spot? Maybe I should copy and paste this, right? Please don't type anything right now. Okay, copy. And I'm going to open a Word document here real quick. Bear with me and I'll paste it. And Sandy, okay, you're giving me all the good places in Maine, which I might need. And then we'll talk about, oh, my old MacBook is, oh no, what happened? Well, I'll do it later. Did you get my WhatsApp? Our kids were playing Rock Band video game and they named their band Traveling Robert. I sent you the video. Oh man, you know what? I don't have WhatsApp installed on this new phone. I have to install it because my mom uses it too. So I gotta install WhatsApp. Yeah. And I guess what does WhatsApp save those for when you log in? I don't know. That would be interesting. Yeah, I have to install WhatsApp. It's one of some apps I don't install unless I need them, and this is one of those. Hello from rainy Brooksville. You probably mentioned already, but how is Kia? Kia is in intensive care right now. I took it to this place, the same place that did my tires, and to do like a proper tune-up, spark plugs, front, and do the front brakes, and apparently when they were doing the tune-up, they broke a hose, and now they say that they had to order the hose, so it took an extra day. And now they are telling me that when they put everything back together, it's making some weird noise. And it's not ready yet, that the master mechanic is coming on Monday and he'll take a look at it. I don't know, something smells fishy to me, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll have Kia ready for this trip. How soon can we expect to see some videos from this trip? It's gonna be at least a month. I'll be honest. I need to finish the European road trip first because that's something that I have to finish, and I have 2 more videos of that to produce, and then I have 2 videos of the Florida Keys that I really want to put out. I'm really behind on my videos, so a month. I would say a month to 6 weeks before I put something from this trip. Although the videos from the Hershey, Pennsylvania RV show are going almost live. If I shoot something during the day, that same night I'm editing and uploading. That's the idea, because that's something that has to be current. It's almost like news in a way. By the way, am I? Yeah. Our busy season in Maine is 4th of July to Labor Day. Is our busy season. After that, it starts to quiet down, and October 15th, things start to shut down. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I want to do most before September 30th, because I even have this idea of going all the way to the Bay of Fundy, and a lot of the campgrounds over there, they closed. They shut down for the season on September 30th. So. Glad you were in Chicago. Sure. Good evening. Finally have a Friday off and join the live chat. That's great. Welcome to the Dustin in St. Louis. Do you have any plans to visit the the northwestern state to finish filling up your map. Yes, that's 2019. As soon as it's warm enough. I'm buying my startup supplies on Amazon store up to 1200 at this point. Well, that's great. I hope you're using my link. That's great. What size is your trailer? My trailer is 19 feet long and about 10 foot high, 7 feet wide. Hey, enjoy your last Norway video. Got me thinking maybe I'll make some fish chowder. Yeah, I'll resend it to you. You'll get a kick out of it. Yeah, I just installed WhatsApp. I just have to. It was asking for my credentials. When I finish the live chat, I'll do it. Not sure, but the name of the play is Frida Libre. I've heard of it. But we'll talk about it. We'll text after the live chat. The studio looks amazing. Yeah, this is a different angle, right? Do you need a Yukon Denali 6.2 liter engine, 420? That's a good number. HP to how many tini? At least I need at least a half ton truck, but we'll see. What time is it? It's 6:32. It's APA time. Wait till you see the video from Vasa that I saw. Pues, we went by a bar, and they had a sign outside that said I think it's a common thing. We say it's beer o'clock, and Vasa is a city on the west coast of Finland, and it was even the capital of Finland for a couple of weeks there during the civil war. I read on the Wikipedia. I don't know. Hi Robert, just started following you about a month ago, Bill at McQueen's Creations, and it's been fun. Thank you for taking us on your adventure. By the way, your music is awesome. Thank you so much. And besides making videos, music is my passion. My keyboard is right here off camera. Borrow Alex truck. Yeah, definitely I should. I mean, I'm sure Kia will be ready by next Friday, right? I really hope so. If they give you too much trouble at the mechanic, let me know and I'll make a ruckus over there, all right? I mean, they seem to be honestly having trouble with it. I don't know. Hello, Barbara from Berlin. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. Godfather Chapters. Hello from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Too many forest fires up here. I'm sorry to hear that. In the northwest corner of North America, it's very smoky in this neck of the woods. Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of fires. Actually, probably the worst in many years. Sounds fishy and expensive. Well, they said that they were not gonna charge me anything extra, because the hoses that they broke them. So that's what they said. So I'm just paying for the tune-up, the belts. And I had a feeling that's why I hadn't messed with that car for so long. I had a feeling once they started taking stuff apart, it was gonna fall apart. I really hope they can put it back together. Bags, he should take my truck, but I'm afraid he won't give it back. Once I start going up those mountains, with that Hemi engine, I don't know, man. Really love the Norway videos. Looking forward to whatever's next. Well, I'm back in Finland. In fact, I'm editing ahead, trying to edit ahead, so I have like a couple, like at least one or two videos on queue, because part of this trip is gonna be hectic. It's gonna be a lot of traveling, so I might not have time to edit. You can always park in our house and plug into electric, Robert. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. If worse comes to worse, we can always do that. Jacob Springle, do you plan on doing another road trip in Europe at some point? If so, where? Yes, but 2021 is probably, realistically speaking, the next trip to Europe. 2021, and hopefully by then will be full timing enough, and I'll be making enough money from this that we can just uh, not rent because that would be expensive, but buy something used, buy something relatively inexpensive, and spend 6 months, uh, you know, traveling throughout Europe. That would be a dream. Is the Mac fixed? We fixed something and broke some. The old Mac is not recognizing the hard drive that I put in. I don't know if maybe I missed a cable, or if it's one of these Macs that you have to put exactly the same hard drive that it wants. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time to deal with it before the trip. I bought it from iFixit, and supposedly, they sold me the kit to fix the Mac. So we'll see. Hello, and thanks for the journey. You're welcome. Hi from North Carolina, Octavia. And me has a lovely white 100 sub for a very happy girl. Ooh, Pirata RC for life. Hey Robert, we love what you're doing. Need some advice. I'm going on vacation in November in my RV travel trailer for 1 week. Like to get your advice on where to going that amount of time. And you November for 1 week. But where are you? Where would you be living from? Because in 1 week you cannot get too far. Okay, Mia's a lovely white need subscribers. Oh well. And Robert, thank you for joining us on our live chat with Lucky Dog last Monday. Yes, that was fun. I was there for a little bit. Back. I missed a lot. No, you didn't miss much. I love Miami Bayside Mall. Well, Miami Bayside is a cool place. I used to play there with the band at the main stage for many many years. So yeah, it's very hot in the summer. Please come visit the islands sometimes. Next time I'm in Europe. Last chat from Miami. Oh, you're going to move. LOL. Sorry, just gulp down a Red Bull. Well, the next chat is gonna be from Florida, but probably not from Miami. Hey, maybe we can make a live chat from the from the meetup, huh? Yeah, this is the last chat from Miami. Not maybe I should have named it differently. Um, Macs are a pain in the donkey, if you ask me. They only want their hardware, software, and now you're using Windows. It may not like you, huh? The thing with Macs, when they work, they're fantastic products. They're really good, and in many ways, it still works better than Windows. If Mac would make a computer with power in mind instead of being thin and having less ports, I would have bought a Mac again. Windows, when you really push it's crashed a couple of times on me. Let's just put it that way. But I'm very happy with my new Dell machine. It's still taking me longer to edit videos on Premiere than it did on Final Cut, but I'm being able to do more, which in the end is better, right? But yeah, Premiere is sometimes it crashes, and I'm willing to blame Windows for that, just because. Cheers from Miramar, Florida, with a bottle of Havana Club. Well, there you go, Havana Glue. Cheers. I'm refilling my glass of IPA. I think these cans are larger. I'm gonna get hammered here before the end of the show. Luckily, they don't have a whole lot of alcohol. I don't think it's like 6% or something like that, and I cannot see anymore. It doesn't say. By the way, we're having this Breaking Bad beer. I found it and I thought it was cool. So play a song, Papa. I will at the end of the show for sure. By the way, little known fact: I used to work in Miramar in the late '90s. Pirata, go to the Smokies. Head Asheville, you won't regret it. From Miami to the Smokies in a week, I guess it's doable. It's gonna be a lot of. Just take that turnpike, that dreaded turnpike that takes forever. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I could do. I'm trying to look at my VU meter, or I'm overmodulating now because this thing doesn't have like an automatic level control. So, anyways, traveling Buckeyes. Hello, how's it going? It's going great. just here, chatting with you guys, having a swell time. I'm planning our upcoming road trip. Call it chat live from the road. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it, probably from the road, or just from the name of the place. Although I might not want to mention exactly the place where I am, or some people might come crashing into my RV. Um, I'm getting paranoid with after watching Nomadic Fanatic for so many years. So what did you decide about computer? It's a MacBook Pro or something kind of Windows laptop? I got a Dell XPS 15, almost top of the line. Might as well, right? I have to. I have to be able to edit 4K videos, and that's what I got. Anyways, just watch your Smoky Mountain video, and I'm really impressed by all the great work you are doing. However, I watched your travel video. I feel like I just came back from that place. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like them. I certainly enjoy doing them, and I try to do them. And I don't know if you notice, I usually talk in first person, so it feels more like we are there together. Um, yeah, live chat at the bar. If there's a solid internet connection, as we know, some viewers will not like if it is buffering. Well, no, nobody likes buffering, right? Um, Robert, I just got to the chat. Are you moving from Miami? Nah, I'm not moving from Miami. I know it's kind of misleading, that title. Maybe I should change it. No, I'm not moving from Miami. Not yet. Someday I will. Um, at CLT, when you be posting Georgia and Key West videos? Well, Georgia, I don't have anything pending, but Key West videos. Okay, let's and it depends how fast I can edit. Today's Friday. This Sunday, you're going to see Sweden. Then I have three more videos of Finland, two of which are already edited, are in the can. No, one of them is edited in the can. Two of them, one is halfway, one is done. That will be going on the way to Helsinki. We did see a lot. So and I'm making them slightly shorter. I'm gonna stick to like 25 to 30 minutes for the time being. It depends on how many I'm able to edit. I am going to do two per week. Publish two per week. So in reality, we have this Sunday three more, and then it's gonna be Key Largo and then Key West. And I have one in the back burner just in case one week I cannot publish anything. You guys will be. How many are you? I just only the 113 of you are going to know this, and that video is driving to the east, the whole like 3.5 hours or 4 hours. That's uploaded, ready to be released if in an emergency, if I don't have internet, if one day I have to do it. And then the as I mentioned earlier, the Hershey, Pennsylvania videos are gonna be posted in the same day if I have internet there and if I have time to edit at night. Those are gonna be easy because it's just me talking on the camera and showing you RVs. So those are I could edit one of that. Those practically edit themselves because I just have to make sure the audio levels are fine, and that's it. Um, the next Friday, are you going to be leaving, or is it Saturday? I'm thinking of leaving Friday so I don't have to drive all the way to Daytona on Saturday. Since I don't want to be tired there at the meetup. I was waiting for you to come back online and what? How you manage all this? Travel expenses, money, and all this. Um, I'm making some money from YouTube, of course, and I make money from T-shirt and music sales and Patreon, and there's a couple more things. It's still not enough, of course. I'm still not making any positive income. Let's just put it that way, any profit. But the channel is growing, and I'm getting, and eventually I'll get more views, and we'll be able to make this happen. Right now, if I didn't live in Miami, if I lived on the road, if we lived on the road and we were frugal, we could make a living easily. But still, it's the way it is. So that's the long answer. And I have so many. Let me see just real quick if I missed anything. This chat is kind of. Can't wait salsa. Yeah, the fires. Okay, I'm just gonna skip everything, guys. If I skipped your message, I apologize. Um, if you have the meet and greet the KOA, I'll bring my outboard motor frozen margarita machine. Oh, that would be cool. Let's see. I'm gonna speak to Red Jaguar. You know him here from the chat as Red Jaguar, and let's see because he's from there and he can tell me what's possible and what's not. But yeah, that would be awesome. Frozen margarita machine. Everybody's gonna come out there hammered. I'll buy the tequila. Have you thought about getting one of those 360 cameras? Yes, I have, but I'm waiting. Waiting in my RV from San Diego, from Cuban to another. German Ramirez. Pleased to meet you, man. Um, and this is my thing with the 360 camera, and I even pitched a couple of companies if they can send me one, like for free, so I can review it and have it. Because I'm waiting for. I'm not gonna do like. I might post an unedited 360 video, but my idea with the 360 camera is to put it on the roof of the RV. Like I have the GoPro facing forward right now, which I was hoping to replace for this trip, but that's not gonna happen at this point. Because now that I'm able to monitor in 4K with my new computer, I realize that GoPro is starting to look like not great. But my idea with the 360 camera is to be filming 360 4K all the time, and then I can choose whatever part of that 360 field I want. Like for example, if I see a moose on the side of the road, I could just start going forward, and then I can pan electronically with the 360 and show you the moose as it moves backward. Sometimes I may want to show you the right side of the road or the front. You know what I mean. And instead of showing that 360 video, which is really um, not the style that I have kind of. I don't know if I can explain myself well here, but this answered that question kind of, and as I said, I don't want to make a 360 video, not yet anyway. Maybe when the technology improves and I can make everything 360, it might be awesome. But um, but yeah, I want to use the 360 as a tool to be able to have every angle of the picture. All right. What else? Grab the guitar. In a few, we'll grab the. What instruments do you play and do you practice while traveling? Not really. I don't even practice when I'm here at home, to be honest. I actually I don't play live all that much. I play the keyboard. I play the guitar. I can do a little bit of percussion, but not much, and that's about it. But to compose, you don't. I mean, you don't really need that dexterity to be all that fast. So yeah, I haven't played. I have two gigs left this year. One in November, one in December, and that's about it. And it's not like really challenging playing. It's mostly singing. If we leave Friday, we can meet up a little more flexible on time. Well, we'll see. I I'm thinking of boondocking somewhere halfway from here to Daytona. Grab the guitar, sing my RV. What is? Okay, I already read that. Jeez. Um, so what is this about? I have no idea what this. Um, Greetings from Mississippi. Hello, Joel. Robert, my favorite IPA right now is Lagunitas. Lagunitas is great from Petaluma, California. That was one of the first IPAs actually that I tried. Um, I was listening to this podcast with John C. Dvorak. He's a tech journalist, and he said that was his favorite beer, so I decided to try it, and the rest is history. When you go to Maryland and Ken Island, make sure you eat at the Fisherman's Inn right across the bridge as you enter Ken Island. This is fabulous. The Fisherman's Ken Island, huh? The Fisherman's. I'm trying to see. Oh, I don't think this is right. Yeah, it is. The Fisherman. Okay, there's one. The Fisherman Inn. I got it. I added it to my stars. Then I'll add it to the travel planner, which is a Word document basically. Mohib Rihman. Thank you so much for replying. Would love to know more. Can't wait to meet you as soon as possible. Thank you for amazing travels and exploring. Thank you so long live. Thank you so much, Mohib. Um, what is this about? Uh, okay. I don't play the drums. No, I don't. I play them on the keyboard. I go dum, dish, do, 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 dish, do, dish, do, like that. What else? George BB at VTech. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Live mix. Hey, stopping to show some support. Thank you so much. Tab channel. So tell us, creators, about motivation. How do you stay motivated to upload every content on time every time? It's I just love doing it. Sometimes it is tough. Like last Sunday video, you guys didn't see it at 6 a.m. You guys or 7 a.m. wherever. Yeah, 7 a.m. You guys saw it at around 4 p.m. because I it was in part my fault. In part it was YouTube's fault that it took forever. In fact, I actually uploaded a slightly lower quality version. There's a high quality version still there that I might release one of these days. I mean, it's still 4K, but there's a little more compression. And the thing is that I waited too long. I decided to post a video on Wednesday just to have more videos out there. And sometimes it's tough, but I gotta think of it as my job, and I love doing this. I love my job, so that's how I stay motivated. It's like my commitment, also my commitment to you guys, that you guys are waiting for that video on Sunday morning. So and if I ever fail to upload a video on Sunday morning, I'll tell you guys beforehand. I'm taking a break. I'm taking the which will happen, because this is not even television. It does a show every, regular old style television does a show and doesn't take a break. Eventually, at some point, I'm gonna take a hiatus, and it's probably gonna be December. For now, I don't know, or January, but at some point, I'm gonna take a month break, most likely. But because it's a lot of work. For every minute on screen, normally it's an hour of editing, more or less. It depends, but more or less that's what I've come up with. Looking forward to the Daytona meetup. We're staying at Daytona RV Resort. See you next weekend. We'll see you there. I'm boondocking somewhere. I was thinking of staying at the resort, but this long weekend, everybody asks you for a 3 nights minimum, and I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna fill up my water tank and use my generator. Noreen, did I miss something? To cover the podcast about a year ago, living the RV dream. Yes. Yes, if you don't know, I do have a podcast, Living the RV Dream. It's not the same Living the RV Dream that John and Kathy Huggins used to do. It's it's my version of it. It's usually just me rambling about something about travel, and I'm playing your answering questions. I'm playing your voicemails and all that. Uh, Ever visited Anchor Down of Douglas Lake in Tennessee? Not yet. I was having issues posting podcast at my channel for some reason. Well, I use Blueberry, which is blueberry.com without the vowels, without the second vowel, and there's a plugin for WordPress, and it's called PodPress, I think. Is it? You know what? I'm drawing a blank. Let me log into WordPress here real quick, and I'll tell you exactly what it is called. Thank you for all the hard work you do. Will enjoy it very much. You're welcome. And it's hard work, but it's very rewarding work, and I love it. When I left Sony a year ago, they were like, "You're retiring," and I'm told them, "Mm-mm. I'm gonna be working harder than I ever have because I'm working on something that I believe in, something that I like." And it's a true story. Oh, what is it called? This is called PowerPress. Is it? Yeah. PowerPress is the name of the podcasting a plugin that I use for WordPress. And it works great. Robert, you only need to stay one night minimum if you're boondocking at our house after the meetup. We're only 15 minutes from the brewery. That's great, and that sounds like a plan for sure. I don't want to be bothering the neighbors with that loud generator. That's true. What this traveler is saying. If you join Traveling Robert Patreon, you will get videos much sooner. Yeah, I post on Patreon. I do post the videos as soon as they're done. Sometimes it has been like the same day as the rest of the people, but usually, for example, this has seen two videos that the rest of the this and a couple more of you here that are patrons. Uh, you've seen Sweden and you've seen. Oulu and Vasa in Finland. I posted that one today. Okay, Laureline May Rekla. When was the first time you started doing YouTube? I think I posted my first video and it's on my other channel, on my music channel. That was in 2007 or 2008. I'm not sure. YouTube.com. Everybody go there. Go youtube.com/Robertico Music. I believe, if memory serves. This channel is this other YouTube channel is kind of dead. By the way, I haven't really updated anything in it in a very long time. But if we go to videos, I imagine that's gonna be. I wonder. That's 5 years ago. I wonder how far down I can go. I know exactly where it is. I'll keep answering questions here while I scroll down. How about that? Um, because I do have some other traveling videos there. Um, uh, Good. You deserve a break. You've done so much. Yes, I don't have any breaks planned, but at some point I will, because a video every single week is. Robert Wernowski, I started following you about 2 weeks ago, and I think I have watched every video. Oh, that's a lot of watching. Uh, I have not bought an RV yet, but I'm going to in the near future. Uh, well, thank you so much, and yeah, appreciate it, and I hope you find the perfect RV for you, which is different for everybody. And Jim said a great Sony story. I applaud you. Thank you so much. And what inspired you to do YouTube? I always liked traveling and doing videos, and I did YouTube back in the day just basically to promote my music. And I think this is the oldest video, and I can't believe it's this one. I thought it was gonna be something different, but it seems to be this one. And let me show you. How can I? Yes, here. It only has 28,000 views. It was published March 22nd, 2007, 11 years ago. That's my oldest video. It was recorded. Uh, I wonder, can you guys hear that? Oh, no, you can. You guys cannot hear, right? No, you cannot hear anything. But I can do this. I was I was singing at this place, Studio Cafe, back in the day, and yeah, that's the first video. It's very dark, it. Even though it was recorded on an HD camera, even back then, YouTube back then didn't have HD. YouTube back then was like 360, like the lowest quality available right now. That was the normal quality YouTube. I'm the guy in the piano, the young fella, not the bald one, the one next to him, and good times. That's when I used to play at nightclubs pretty much every single night, every single weekend night, Friday. And Red Jaguar is here. We were just talking about you, man. We were thinking of doing a meetup in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I wanted to hear your suggestions of what would be like the best venue, if we can do it at the campground, or if you know anything. It's your area, so I wanted to get your perspective on that. Joe, when you have a break in December, come north when all the snowbirds are in Florida. I would love to see snow again, because I've only seen snowfall. I think only like real snowfall, like only once when I lived in Spain in 1988, 89 probably. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:01. We've been over an hour doing this. I enjoy your videos, my friend. Life mix. I'm a bit behind live stuff. You do you awesome job on them. You editing skills are madness. Hope you have a great day. You too. Thank you so much. Do you go to any of the Winnebago rallies? I've never been to one, and I don't know if I might. I do have brand loyalties, being a good RV for me, but I don't know. I might. They usually don't come to South Florida to do those, so I would have to go north. Um, just watched Havana video. Hi, you were a lot younger then, enjoying all your videos. You are the master, Bob and Laurie from Indy. Thank you so much. Yeah, that video, the Cuba video, was filmed. Actually, it was two trips into one. That was in 2001, and then in December 2003. That was when that happened. Why did you decide against the Class C? I haven't decided against the Class C yet. In fact, I want a small Class C or a B plus, which is basically a Class C without the big, cab over in the front. Yeah, this channel I started, this is saying on January 2011, because I wanted to separate. At the beginning, I was doing travel videos and music videos on the same channel. I wasn't really organized. And then I decided to split them in half. And then over the course of like 3 days, I re-uploaded every single travel video I had done until then to the travel channel. And that's when I started doing travel videos a little more seriously. That was the year that we did the first RV trip. Oh, it's been so long, but it's been an intense 7 years for sure. Are you gonna do another cooking show? I'm gonna do them, but just as part of the travel videos. I don't think I'm going to do for now a dedicated cooking show. It didn't seem to it didn't get any views, really, not too many when I did them. So I think I'm gonna continue with what I'm doing, which is incorporating them into the regular travel videos when I do. Sometimes it's gonna be more elaborate. Sometimes it's just gonna be hitting meatballs, like you're gonna see in the Swedish video, in the video about Sweden, which is coming up this Sunday. I'm adding bunks, power, and window to my motorcycle trailer. Any ideas on where I can buy windows? Ooh, I have no idea. Last chat from Miami. Okay, this is big answering. Okay. We're looking at Mini Winnie Class C. Do you like them? Yes, I actually do. And they look very similar to the Winnebago Spirit. So look into both, because I think it's just the same RV rebranded. But yeah, the Mini Winnie Class C, it's the classic Class C, which looks a little. I mean, it's not as refined as some of the newer Class C's. It's square and boxy. But it's an efficient design. It's worked for many years, and they're usually less expensive than the newer, fiberglass, old streamlined Class C's. So yeah, it works. And I would love to get something like that. Maybe in the, if anything, the shortest one that I can get. I like the like something like the BT Cruiser camper van Kevin had, or even the Tioga that Nomadic has, but a little shorter. If I could get something under 25 feet, 23 or 22 preferably, so I could park it anywhere and not have to have a toad or even a scooter. That would be the way to go for me. I tried it in Europe and I liked it. So that's the way to go for me for now. This week, watch one of your old videos, a tour of Miami. It was very interesting to see it. Is that the one that I was driving? If that is the one, that was actually shot in probably in 2008, and yeah, was that a mustache on the Robertico video? Actually, you should have seen me with a mustache when I was like 22. That was scary. Happy Friday, Bill P. Red Jaguar. For those coming to the show, the Rev RV area has a good space. What's the Rev RV area? Sing us out, Robert. Oh, is it over yet? Are we leaving? What time is it? How many people are watching? You know, I get 115 people watching, and we had a total of 129 at one point. This is probably, I think this is not the record, but probably the second highest we've ever done. Here we go, so you guys can see it as well. 129, 124, 129 at 620 was our peak, but we've been going strong. 2 messages per minute. I think it's a lot more than that. Anyway. Bikes, boats. Go to Amazon and ask for RV windows. Okay, and I just gotta. Okay, everybody, my wife is starving, so I'm gonna cut it short. No, not short. Actually, we're going long, and we're gonna go out to dinner and probably have a couple of drinks. Enjoy, celebrate, because next weekend we're not gonna be here. And let me just read a couple more questions here. Yeah, that's an old video. Miami doesn't look like that anymore. Well, it does, but a lot of businesses are different, and downtown has definitely exploded, especially in the past 5 years. Last Miami chat. LOL, I looked at myself at 20s. Oh my God, so young looking. Yeah, I might post a video of me earlier in life, and you know, I've been chatting so much that I forget that I have an IPA here getting warm. All right, let's do this. Everybody, I haven't tuned this guitar in like 2 years, and it's still pretty good. I'm hungry in my RV. I'm gonna have to do a cooking show. All right, everybody, I'm gonna see you next Friday from an undisclosed location in Central Florida. I had hair in my 20s too. I had, you don't see it because, but you probably saw it when I walked back there. I have like a big, like a priest kind of thing here at the top of my head. I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. I'm gonna have to lower the volume here because I'm pegging the meters. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. I'm riding. I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free. Here it comes. In my RV. Good night, everybody. Happy Friday. And see you next week. See you on the road. Don't forget, meet up September 1st, Daytona Brewing Company, 2 p.m. I think. I'll make an event in the Traveling Robert and Friends page. Bye.